When I originally ran for this position, our theme was, I'm running for my family and yours. And always been a very family-oriented person, grew up in a tight family here in Waukegan, and I try to relate that with everything I do. The worst thing you can do in this job is get, I think, too comfortable with what you do, and you lose sight of the fact that everything going on in those courtrooms, well, it may be just another day at the office for you. For the people involved, whether it's a victim, a defendant, somebody's family member, it's a big deal. It could be probably the most important day of their life, and you have to always relate that back to family. When I think of things like the heroin epidemic, and you look at some of these kids that have died, and I talk to parents that have lost children, and I think it could be any one of my kids. So it just really hits home. Prosecutors have always had compassion for victims of crime. We find ourselves meeting with victims a lot. I mean, in every case we have, especially cases involving violent crimes, we get a pretty good view in terms of how those cases affect people. And so with that, you have to have compassion. The people that commit crimes are not bad people. They're not evil people. They're just people like any of us that did something stupid, that did something wrong, and now they have to be held accountable. But that doesn't mean that we can't have compassion for them and try to figure out what it is that caused them to commit that crime and try to address that in the first place.